What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal, and this was a 5-round UFC welterweight bout, and this fight was Saturday, March 5th, from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this fight was broadcasted on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. And in this fight, Colby Covington was able to get a wide unanimous decision victory over Jorge Masvidal. So I personally scored this bout 50 to 44 in favor of Colby Covington. The three judges scored this bout 50 to 44, agreeing with my scorecard 50 to 45 and 49 to 46. All are acceptable scorecards in my opinion. So just to break down this fight, in the first round at the start, Jorge Masvidal landed a nice leg kick that sort of wobbled the leg of Covington in the first sort of 30 seconds of that round. But then throughout the first round, it was really just that ground control and takedown of Covington that really won him that round. He was able to take Masvidal down with a nice throw. He was able to get him on his knee, throw him to the ground, get on his back, land some nice shots off the ground, try and really go for some chokes. He sort of teased with the choke, didn't really go for any. But it was really just most of that round was Covington on the ground. Masvidal was able to get back up, but didn't really do much. But then going into round number two, again, at the start of the round, a leg kick was scored by Masvidal, a very nice one that sort of backed up the leg of Covington, made it sort of go in. It was a very nice leg kick, very powerful. But then, once again, in round number two, Covington takes Masvidal on the ground, gets on his back, throws a lot of shots, really just dictates the pace of the fight with his wrestling. And the wrestling of Covington was just immense in this fight. And he dominated with his wrestling. And then also in the second round, there was a very, very nice three-punch combination for Colby Covington. A nice 1-2-3 down the pipe. Masvidal got caught with. And then going actually into, or should I say, still continuing with the second round. I mean, Jorge Masvidal actually, after he sort of escaped from being taken down, he actually landed a very nice elbow to the eye of Covington, which sort of got a cut around the lid, or should I say around like the eyebrow area. So then going into the third round, Covington was really, really strong on the ground. Once again, another takedown for Covington in the third round, and he was able to get into full mount and just land elbow after elbow after elbow, really dominated that third round. Some people were saying possible 10-8 as well, but I didn't give it a 10-8 because Masvidal was able to get back up in some stages and was able to land some of his own shots, but really it was a very dominant round for Colby Covington. It was really with those elbows and his ground and pound that really won him that round. So then, now going into the fourth round. The fourth round had a lot of excitement. So really, Covington landed a very nice combination on Masvidal. It was a left head, or it was a left shot, or it was a left kick, and then a left hand to the head that sort of backed up Masvidal to the cage, and then Covington went ham on Masvidal, started landing like 4-punch combinations on Masvidal. Most of them were blocked partially, I guess you could say, but then after those combinations from Covington, Masvidal pulled back and landed a beautiful counter to the chin. It was a counter right to the chin of Covington and put him down, but still the round was dominated by Covington. Even though he did get dropped, still I gave him that round. But it was definitely the closest round in the fight since there was a knockdown. But then the fifth round, that was the only round I gave a 10-8. It was a dominant round for Covington. He was able to take Masvidal down and just dictate the pace. Literally all 5 minutes of that round was Covington on top of Masvidal, just dominating him, throwing headshot after headshot on the ground, all the ground and pound, trying to go for some chokes towards the end, and that was really the fifth round. So with that being said, comment down below your thoughts on this fight, who you thought won. And going into the question next, what is next for Colby Covington? I would love to see him against someone like a Gilbert Burns for an interim title, maybe a Leon Edwards. Either of those two, someone highly ranked in the welterweight division. But as for Jorge Masvidal, losing here once again at the high stage, I would like to see him possibly against a guy like Sean Brady, maybe even a guy like Michael Chiesa in a rematch, something like that. I mean, some people are saying maybe they should feed Masvidal to Khamzat, but I'm not too sure. Maybe they might make that fight. I would be up for it. I'd be pretty excited for it, but I think it would really just be a dominant showing of Khamzat Chimaev's wrestling like Covington did here, but Chimaev being a very, very big and tall fighter, much bigger than a lot of the welterweights in the UFC. So overall, Colby Covington dominates Jorge Masvidal with his wrestling and gets a wide and clear unanimous decision victory. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.